Welcome back. This is Nick Eger once again. I will discussing the laws of exponent as I promised the last time. What I'm going to do is that I'm not going to record long sequences, at least 5 minutes. That is what I think. So if I'm going to stop in the middle, that means that I'm going to continue in the next video. Okay, so these are the laws of exponent that I'm going to discuss. We'll start with the first one. It says here a raised to m multiplied by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. It says to multiply numbers with the same base, keep the base, and add the exponents. So for example, we have 3 raised to 2 multiplied by 3 raised to 3. That means we have 3 raised to 2 plus 3. And that means we have 3 raised to 5. That's an example. To explain that, if we have a raised to 3 multiplied by a raised to 4, for example, then this one is the same as a multiplied by a multiplied by a multiplied by. This one will be a multiplied by a multiplied by a multiplied by a. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we have a raised to 7. It's the same as you can see, keep the base and then add the exponents. Then we have a raised to 7. Okay, so I hope that's really clear for you. Let's look another example. If we have 5 raised to 1, 5 multiplied by 5 raised to 4. If there is no exponent, as you can see, if there's no exponent, then it is always 1. So we have 5 raised to 1 plus 4. Then we have 5 raised to 5. If we have x multiplied by x raised to 12, then that is x raised to 30. 1 plus 12 is 30. As I've said, that is always 1 there. If we write x, that's really mean 1 times x raised to 1. If you really need to specify. 1 is a very special number. Okay, next is we have a to divide numbers with the same base, keep the base and subtract the exponent. So we have this one. Well, we will use first the law. So if we have 5 raised to 5 divided by 5 raised to 2, then we have 5 raised to 5 minus 2, then it is equal to 5 raised to 3. How could that be? Because 5 raised to 5 is 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. And 5 raised to 2 is 5 multiplied by 5. As you learned in division, when the numerator and denominator are the same, they will be 1. So that is 1 and that is 1. So here in the numerator we have only 1 left, and then we have 5 raised to 3. But if our denominator is 1, we don't usually write it. We only write the numerator. Okay, so to show in algebraic way, then we have, for example, b raised to 7 divided by b raised to 4. Then we have b raised to 7 minus 4. Then we have b raised to 3. Why? Because if we have b raised to 7 is b times b times b times b times b times b, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, divided by b raised to 4 is b times b times b times b. Then we have all r will be 1, so we have only 1 there left. Then we have b raised to 3 divided by 1, or we express that just like b raised to 3. Okay, so like what I said, I am going to limit my video, the length of my videos. So next video I will be discussing this law.